Today we're going to talk about multi-tools really. So I've got a few different ones I want to show you. This is not a comparison video because a lot of them are like comparing apples and oranges, you know, there's so much difference between them, but they're just some of the ones I want to show, and maybe it might sort of help you decide if you want a tool, if you're a handyman or sort of a jack of all trades or DIYer, then you probably want something big and substantial, or if you're like more for grooming or anything like that, something like this, you know, or you know, a small one as well, a small sort of tool and so on. But with that, let's talk about a few of these and see the differences and so on, and maybe help sort of show you, you know, what the differences are and why these are some of the tools I like. So we'll first talk about the Victorinox, which is this one, which is called the Swiss tool, and Swiss tool X, I think it's called, this one. This is the pliers, so like straight away I've showed you the pliers, and there's quite a chunky pliers on there, and you've got two notches on the pliers, as you can see, for cutting cables and so on, pliers. And then, okay, so that's the pliers I've showed you in the beginning. With that, let's look at the tools on the outside. Good thing about this one is all the tools on the outside, unlike the Leatherman, which you have to open up and to get you all the tools. And also, I don't know if you know these, but they don't all come with this one hand opening lever on the knife. You find that when you buy them without the sheet and the extra tools like the ratchet driver at the back and the driver bits which come in the sheet and it's at the back, those don't come with this thumb stud. So when you buy it by itself, you get that. And in a lot of cases you pay so much more for those extra bits as well, and you know, you could get much better ratchet wrenches and so on for, you know, a lot less money, and even the sheets and things. This is why I paid peanuts for this. I made that for my kid. That was his initial, my boy, with a compass, and it's got loads of sort of pockets on here as well, you know, and on the side bits over here as well. So this is quite yeah, so that's what. With that said, let's look at the tools in here. So straight away we've got a big saw blade and a file. It's quite a coarse saw on here, and the file is quite coarse. So you've got a coarse file and then a less coarse file, not like the Leatherman where you've got the diamond file. So if you've got blades and so on, you want to sharpen, not good for those really, but it's good for a lot of other metal work and for rough work, fine cut. Then you've got a screwdriver with a bottle opener and a little notch in here. Don't know what that notch is for, but it's got no sharp bits in it, so I don't know if it's just stripping cables or what, but it might be. And then you've got a screwdriver, nice quite big screwdriver there, and you've got a can opener, and that's out of the way, and then another screwdriver. I think one of these is a chisel. Yeah, this one's a chisel, sorry. That's a chisel. That's a screwdriver, large screwdriver, medium screwdriver. And so let's fan these out just to show you. So you've got a file, you've got a bottle opener, with a medium screwdriver. Then you've got a chisel with two, I put these out with two wire strippers. One's like more a little bit of a V groove on there, one's rounded, so for small and big wire stripping. And then you've got can opener. And then you've got another substantial big screwdriver, and then of course the saw blade. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tools on this side. Let's close them up in. See also on the other side. On this one, straight off the bat, you've got a blade, straight blade, quite nice. What I like about the Victorinox stuff, it's always chromed and looks really nice always. The only thing, you always got to keep wiping it to keep it shiny. And you've got a smaller screwdriver, I think a small screwdriver on here. You've got a Phillips, quite a long reach, nice Phillips 2 on there, I believe. Then you've got an owl, and then you've got a scissors. So if I fan these out, then you can see that. Then you've got a spring scissors, one of the best scissors I think on any multi-tool on the market. I think Victorinox make really nice, especially these spring scissors. They really cut right to the tip. A lot of the other scissors are struggle, where these are so good. Yeah, so you got a big blade, well, a medium blade, and then you've got an owl, a small screwdriver, then you've got a Phillips 2 screwdriver, and then the scissors. So you've got 5 on this side and 6 on the outside. So you've got 11 tools in total on this big, heavy, substantial Victorinox. Next, we look at the Spirit X. As you can see, the size comparison. This is much heftier, bigger. It's also much thicker, and it's of course a lot lighter because of that. So on this one, you've got, let's look at the tools first on this. So you've got scissors, one hand opening scissors, of course, and then you've got a Phillips screwdriver together with this straight bit over here, and I don't know what that is for, but if someone knows what that little thing is for, which comes out, just let me know in the comments really, but I don't know what that's for. Then you've got a can opener, quite a sharp, nice can opener. Then you've got a screwdriver, don't think it's a chisel, no, it's not sharp, a smallish screwdriver. Then you've got the scissors. So now on this side, let's fan these out. So you've got 5 tools. So you've got the scissors, but this scissors is not the spring scissors like you have on the Swiss Tool X. This is the Spirit. On the Spirit, you've got it's got its one of those, like the Leatherman, it's got its own spring, so you don't have to change the spring. So that's good. But this is really good, I must admit, from their classic scissors. I think it's quite good, better than the Leatherman anyway. But other people might differ, but I don't know. I've tried the Leatherman. Yeah, I've got the Leatherman, and I had other Leathermans before. And scissors are not the best. I think on the new ones they might be better, like the Arc and so on. So yeah, we've got 5 tools, and on this can opener, where the other one was sharp, this has got another screwdriver, I just noticed. So you've got a screwdriver here, and then you've got a screwdriver there. This one's a little bit more of a medium one and a small screwdriver. So that's 5 tools on this side. Now let's look at the other side. So on this side we've got a saw blade. It's not as thick and wide as the other one, but it's smaller. But then again, it's good for doing scrolls and so on, you know, for smaller bits jobs. Then you've got the next tool. I'm just pulling them out from any side really, because you've got an owl and you've got a hook on this end, and I can see that why the hook is there for, because I think you pushed it into a sack or something. You put a string around it, you can pull it through, so that's probably for that hook. But on the straight ones like that, I don't know what that was for yet. But the next tool is a nice straight large a straight screwdriver. But on the other side you had one on the can opener, a medium and a smaller one. You've got this, so that makes it 3 screwdrivers on here, just like the other one. Then you also got if I can pull these out. A chisel with, if you can see the chisel, and it's got 2 notches for the cable, a really large cable, for really round large cables, and a smaller one. And then you've got a file. The file again is thinner, not as big as the other one, but it's got the same coarseness and everything else. On this you've got so let's fan these out. So you've got altogether 5. Well, that one had 5 and 6 on the other, which makes 11. This one's at 5 and 5, so that's 10 on this. There's 1 less. But if you notice that the can opener had a medium screwdriver, so that makes up for that, which is why I think this one in a smaller package is much better. It's one of my favorites as well, my favorite multi-tool as well. It really feels good in the hand, and it's yeah. Oh, by the way, this one's got, I forgot to mention it, but this one's got a ruler as well, but this one hasn't. But yeah, so that's 2 on the Victorinox. Then we'll go into the Leatherman. This is the Charge. It's got new scales on it. I actually done this up because I had this for a long time, and I broke a couple of the blades. This blade was completely dull, so I thought I'll just redo the whole thing, and so I bought the scales, I bought all new blades, and by the time I spent all the money on it, I could have got a new multi-tool, but anyway, I've done it up. And so let's talk about this. Yeah, as you know, this is a classic Leatherman Charge, is sort of based on the same design as the Wave. So you've got the serrated blade on this side. These are the 4 blades, as you know, on the outside, and you've got the straight blade, or what do you call it, this curved blade on the other side. So those are the 2 blades, and then you've got a file with a diamond file on this, you know, for smoother stuff, like nice to sharpen your blades and so on. It's not, you've got to be careful. You got to, it's not, don't get your prized possession blades on there. You need better sort of sharpening tools for that. But it's okay for a kitchen knife or something like that. Yeah. And then you've got a saw, nice saw. That's on the Charge. And on the inside you've got all the tools with the pliers. But this has been the old ones. It hasn't got the replaceable cutters, but you know, on the Charge you've got the classic scissors, you've got straight screwdriver with this bit, and then you go, what else you got on here? Should be a third tool on here. I was like, oh yeah, there it is. A small spectacle screwdriver. So it's got a straight on one end and a Phillips on the other. On this side, on this side, you've got the can opener, bottle opener, both in one, and a bit holder. The bit holder, if you use the extension, this is an aftermarket extension, but you also get the Leatherman one. When you use the extension, you can use normal bits if you want to. And when you get this, it comes in a pouch, and it comes with a few of these bits as well. Not the whole set, but it comes with, I think, half of them. And that's the Charge, yeah. So that's another nice tool to have. But and then I got this tool called Bibury. It's a clone of the Leatherman Surge, but where over here in India you'd pay, I think it's about 18 to 20,000 for a Surge, which in dollars or US money it will be $200 or maybe a bit more. Same in pounds, it will be about 200 pounds, which is a lot of money for a Surge, when you know. But this, I got this on sale, especially the golden one. It was on Desert Card at one point for 3,500, which is like 35 or even less dollars, you know, or 35 pounds, which is a huge difference in price. But the thing is also, it's not only that, it's the quality of this. I don't know if you've seen other videos on this, but the quality of this, it's the steel and all they use is the same. It's got all this, the blades, it's got the straight blade, then it's got the large scissors, which I can, yeah, the large scissors, and the scissors are really good. If I could cut something, let me find something. Can't get anything really, but let me just cut something over here a little bit to show you. They're really good scissors, or maybe, yeah. So it's got large scissors on there, and then you've got straight. Did I show you the straight blade or serrated blade? Yeah. There's a straight blade, quite a substantial blade on there, and you also got the like the Surge. You've got this file a bit with the diamond file, and then the coarse file. On this you get some blades as well, which comes with it. And like that, I don't know, I think with the Surge you've got to buy them extra, but it comes with 2 blades. I've got 3 blades. I've changed them over because both the blades were very similar to the coarse blade, so I got my jigsaw blades and I put 3 different ones, so I've got a variety here if I need to cut different materials or something. So I've got a metal blade and a finer wood blade for finer cuts, and a bit more rougher blade. So that, but I think it comes with 2 of these. It also comes with a set of so you can, like I said, you can just change the just like the Surge. If you want to take this off, I'll show you actually. So if we get this out, so you want to take this out and you want to put a saw blade in there, can do that, and put the I'll put it back in. Yeah. So yeah, I was talking about these cut. It also comes with a set of cutters for the extra cutting for the pliers, you know, extra cutters. It came with a little Allen key hook sort of thing to replace it. I managed to lose that. So, but yeah, and you know, like I said, for the money, it's so much more it gives you. And oh yeah, talking about the tools on here, let's have a look at the tools. So now you've got a nice bottle opener come can opener, an owl with a hole in it, a screwdriver, 2 screwdrivers, a medium and a largish screwdriver on this side, and on that side you've got the famous bit holder. This bit holder, let's fold this in, so let's talk about this bit holder, is a normal 1/4 inch, unlike the Leatherman, so you can use 1/4 inch drive bits. This has got double-sided, and it comes with a whole set of these as well, double-sided 1/4 inch, which are pretty hard to get. I think we make double-sided 1/4 inch, but what I found is that they don't do the security bits. This one has. Very, very rare to get. Double-sided bits with security holes. Try and find that. But anyway, you've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that makes it 14 different bits on here, and then you've got 15, 16, and it all goes in this one case. All comes together. And the case comes with it. It's quite a nice case as well. Nice belt loop on there. So I think, I mean, for the money, you can't go wrong really with this. Really, I mean, you know, I mean, I know there's like, this is a Chinese, probably cheap product or whatever, but it's made to a very high standard actually. I tested it against some other, it's just as substantial as the Leatherman, yeah. So that's the Bibury. Then let's talk about this one, the Champ. This is the Champ Plus. It's got loads of different tools on it. It was one of the tools I used to carry with me 24/7. Was one of my favorite, and the scales all went bad. It started coming off, falling off, and you know, it was just in bad shape and everything. But I sort of restored it a few months back, so after 20 years, and it still looks so good. That's what I like about Victorinox, is that, you know, you can polish them and reuse them. 20 years I had these, and I've really used to use this 24/7. It used to be in my pocket. On this one, you've got loads of things here. So this is the Champ Plus. So the Champ Plus, it's got this extra screwdriver bit where they pull out 3 double-sided bits as well. Yeah. Okay, so let's look at this now. Okay, so you've got loads of stuff on here. Let me start pulling them out and then go through each one of them, because that is a lot of tools on here. Right. Okay, so you've got a, okay, let's start with this straight screwdriver, bottle opener, a little notch in there. I don't know. a magnifying glass on that side. You've got a can opener, a Phillips screwdriver, and you've got Phillips and a straight on this side. It comes. Why is that not going in now? Oh, now it's gone in. Yeah, okay. So then you've got pliers. You've got the bit holder for different bits. It's got Torx in there. It's got Torx and more Torx, and I think it's got Phillips, a very small Phillips and a smaller Phillips, and then you've got one of these curved blades. You've got a spatula. Oh, this one's hard blade to take out. Last time I cut myself on this one. Okay, so you've got a straight small blade, a spatula. Then you've got a scissors. You've got let's try in the ends. A file, a straight blade, another blade. And let's just have a look and see if that's everything, because I think that's everything there. So as you can see, there's quite a lot of stuff in here. So you've got, whoops, I'll snap back in. I can't keep it. My nails are gone. Anyway, there's a small blade there, a big blade, a file, a scissors, a straight, a bit holder, a spatula, a pliers, a magnifying glass, a bottle opener, can opener, a curved blade and the big large blade, and a bit holder driver, and then you've got a Phillips, and you've got some more on this side as well. So on this side you've got an owl, then you have a straight small screwdriver, you've got one of these hook things, as you can see, and then you've got another bit in there. I think it's hidden somewhere there. Let's find it. So, oh yeah, you've got a wine bottle opener, and I think it might be this one over here. It's there. Okay, so you've got a wine bottle opener. On the wine bottle opener you've got the little screwdriver for your glasses. This one's actually a little top, I think. You've got a chisel, a nice chisel over there, as you can see. Then you've got this hook, and then you've got this other blade, is this sorry, the owl, and there's something on that side. When I bought this the kit to sort of do this up with the scales and all that, it comes as a kit with the pen, which is here. Can't get my finger. I haven't got sharp fingernails to do this really. Pen. I'll get it out. Can't get that out. I don't know why. Okay. Okay, that's a toothpick. I got that out. Okay, that's a toothpick. The pen is here. It's not coming out. There it is. There's a pen. and you've got another bit here somewhere. Oh, and the tweezers. Yeah, it comes with sort of these items. When you on Etsy you buy them, it comes with the scales. So it comes with these, comes with the 2 scales, and it comes with this lanyard with a little 4 sort of tool to use with your thumb. Well, just you use with your finger, you know, like a thumb thing. So you've got Phillips on here. You got Phillips. Got 2 Phillips, a large and a small. It's more of a 3D Phillips, like the Leatherman sort of things. And then you've got a small and a large straight bit. That looks quite nice on the end of the lanyard, yeah. So that is the Victorinox Champ. And then I wanted to talk about this. Is for the price and for the money and for the size, this is so good. It's got one of those compound leverage things for the pliers. It can put more force when you pull things, when you hold things, a lot more than a normal for the size, you know. And it's got a load of tools on there. Let me show you. So you've got, pull all these out so then you can see. Okay, so that's all the tools out. So you've got scissors. There's a, okay, so you've got scissors. Yeah, that's the scissors. Let me fan these out so you can see. Scissors, a Phillips screwdriver, a small straight screwdriver. Then you've got a can opener, and it's got a thing on the end. I don't know if that's another screwdriver. And a serrated blade on this side. On the other side, you've got a straight blade, an owl, a small straight screwdriver, and one of those fish hook blades. So that's all on that side. And another thing this has got, which at this end you can hold a screwdriver bit. So if I can find one, so I'll just show you with this Leatherman. It's not the best one because it's straight, but you can hold that on there, and if you've got a straight bit, just take one of these bits out actually. And the reason why I couldn't use this one, because it's double-sided and you need a single-sided one, and I haven't got one here. So but you get my point. You can hold a screwdriver bit and use it as a screw. If you've got those extension bits, you can use that so you get a little bit longer reach as well. So that's the PowerPint from SOG. Then these 3 things are more for, you know, something you carry it in your pocket, or in a, you know, this one is, you know, this is the card, Victorinox fixed card light, and it says light because it's got a light on it actually. Yeah, so it's got a little light on it. Yeah. It's got the same, this bit which is on here, which comes in with the Swiss card, and then you've got magnifying glass, you've got a tweezers, you've got a little pin, and then you've got a pen. On this side you've got a scissors, one of the spring scissors. So it's nice to sort of have in your wallet if you're takes up hardly any space to keep in your wallet. So, you know, as a multi-tool. Then you've got the classic Victorinox with a classic small spring blade, and the knife and a little file for your nails and a little screwdriver, flat screwdriver on one end. You can actually get away with this one, because I used to have this sometimes when you come to a Phillips and the right foot, you can actually use it on both. So that's a good thing. You've got a toothpick and a pair of tweezers on this, and these ones come with these design ones. They're like one-offs, so I heard they like limited. They only make them one of each design and so on. So that's the Victorinox. Then last but not least is this, and that is the Victorinox with a nail cutter, which is brilliant to have as a grooming kit. It's got all the rest of the bits like the other one. You've got the toothpick and you've got the tweezers and you've got a pair of scissors. These scissors are not the Victorinox spring ones, so they last you a long time, because those springs, you have to replace them as they sort of wear out. And you got a knife as well, knife and a file. So you got a knife and a file. On this one, it's pointed at the end, not a flat bit like the other one. So that's all the tools. So yeah, that's you could just put in the comment which is your favorite and which you like and so on. And yeah, with that, I'll see you in the next one. Oh, by the way, don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment and share my videos. And God bless you. And